Hello, YouTube land, and welcome to another edition of the Crypto Mamma Mia. I am back, ladies and gents, and I'm just going to bring you a quick news article because when I am not doing videos or I'm not playing around with leverage trading or passive platforms, I am always on the lookout for news on crypto. So even when I'm not here, I'm still here, and I just wanted to share with you something that I saw yesterday and want to talk about it real quick and give you something to think about and why I think Bitcoin could easily hit 100 grand by the end of this year. This is one of the reasons why. But remember, anything I say in this video, ladies and gents, is not meant as financial advice, not your financial advisor. Go read my disclaimer and always watch the latest and greatest on anything, right? I am just here sharing my opinion. And in my opinion, that's right, ladies and gents, I feel like with everything that I've read and everything that I'm keeping track of, that Bitcoin will hit 100K. And, Ethereum could easily hit 4 or 5K even, or maybe even 10, who knows? I foresee these things. I mean, look at even Bitcoin Cash. My goodness, these things, those really. But anyways, yes, I feel like there is many reasons why Bitcoin will hit 100K. But look at this, ladies and gents. I had to bring this one up because it's not just an individual. This is a whole country getting behind Bitcoin. That's right. This country here, El Salvador, it's already building infrastructure to, you know, welcome Bitcoin into its country as legal tender. That's right, ladies and gents. So the president of El Salvador, and I'm probably going to butcher the name, so I'm not even going to say it. Naib, there you go, Naib. He is the reason why they're adopting Bitcoin, and that residents will have the opportunity to convert their crypto to fiat immediately after Bitcoin is recognized as legal tender. So there are building so many ATMs. They are letting these ATMs pay out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And they'll just be everywhere. So you look, El Salvadorians are able to withdraw cash from their crypto. So if you see a pump, then that's when they're probably going to go to the ATM and cash out some profit. Because you know what I say, ladies and gents, there's no harm in taking profit. That is one of my strategies, and it always has been. Even with me doing leverage trading, with me doing core compounding, with me doing passive platforms, I always make sure to, first of all, take out my initial investment. Second of all, take profit. No one will be mad at you for taking profit ever. So now a whole country is doing this. That's right, El Salvador. They're getting it ready. They're putting up ATMs every single place that they can. And then if you don't want to use Bitcoin, they say you don't have to. Like anything else, ladies and gents, with your crypto, with your fiat, you have choices. And in this crazy mandated world, and don't even get me started on mandates, seems like some choices are just getting less and less. So I just wanted to make sure I show you something that is great for Bitcoin. The more people adopting it, the more people using it, supply and demand, ladies and gents, you know what that means. The more demand, the higher the price, right? Especially when the supply is limited. You have to remember, ladies and gents, Bitcoin, once they finish cranking out all the Bitcoin, it's not like the dollar where you can just print more. Right? The government can just print more. You're running out of dollars in the economy. Let's print more. Let's do a stimulus, that kind of stuff. So I'm talking about the US government, but I'm sure other governments have done the same. But I give props to El Salvador. They're not one of the bigger countries, for sure. They're not like a Western power, not a US or an England or, one of those Western world giants, right? But you know what? I wouldn't doubt it if a country like this will have more, how shall I say it, more well-to-do people than a country like ours. Because right now, a lot of people in the US, in England, they're hurting. You know, in these Western worlds, this supposed first world countries, they are hurting. But you know what? That is why I always tell you folks, get yourself prepared. And this is why, this is, I believe, one of the reasons why Bitcoin by the end of this year will rocket to, it already went to 50,000, and you know it went as high as 60,000 this year, and I'm guessing it will hit that 100,000 by the end of this year. Of course, not financial advice, you know, do your own research. It's just my opinion. I'm not saying it's a guarantee. Nothing is ever guaranteed in life except for death and taxes. So, you know, this is just my own opinion. But I mean, Bitcoin can raise like 11% in like 7 days, right? So who's to say Bitcoin cannot raise to that level of 100K by the end of the year? You know, we still got 4 months in the year. If it can do this in 7 days, imagine what it can do in, what is that, 120 days, 4 months in the year. Well, maybe 3.5. So maybe a little less. But yes, ladies and gents, this is one of the reasons why I believe that Bitcoin will get to that $100,000 mark. And of course, you got to know, this is why I do leverage trading. It's going to be pumps. There's going to be dumps in the middle on that way, on the road to 100K. So remember, don't get all crazy. You know me, I always say, don't ever bring your life money to anything I talk about, including Bitcoin, right? This is just for fun. But hey, isn't it fun when you make some? This is why you go to the casinos. Isn't it fun when you make some money at the casino, ladies and gents? I know it's fun for me, and I definitely cash out when I do, because you don't want to put it all back in there and then lose everything, even the stuff you started with. But El Salvador, I give you props. You know, you are ahead of the curve. I wish our, you know, I wish more of the Western world countries would embrace it a little bit more instead of making it sound so dirty. Like the US makes it sound so dirty. It's like a Silk Road, only drug dealers use it. Well, US government, I got news for you. Guess what else drug dealers use? The US dollar. Just in case you didn't know, that's still a thing. Always has been, I think always will. But hey, that's okay. You know, you got your mandates, you got your dirty little Bitcoin hate, whatever you want to call it. But ladies and gents, just be prepared. Do your own research. Like with anything else, you make that final decision for yourself. So you and you alone should be able to tell yourself, hey, I'm going to do this, or hey, I'm not going to. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I am just here showing you information, sharing with you things that are happening despite everything else. Remember, ladies and gents, don't get distracted by what's going on around the world, because it's been going on for about 1.5 years now. And they're always going to come up with something new to distract you, whether it's Afghanistan, whether it's new variants of the disease that shall remain unnamed for the YouTube algorithms. Yeah, they'll distract you, but don't get distracted. Keep your eye on the prize, which for you, ladies and gents, individually, that's just making sure your own situation is set up and settled. Because listen, I don't know how much more you can rely on anything except for yourself, and you know you have to still take care of your family. That's why I've been so busy, ladies and gents. So I've been doing a lot of side hustling with like lots of different things, but I know I need to get out and make sure I get this information out to you folks. It's just a crazy world, and I'm just like trying to do 10 million things at one time. But I know you come to this channel for crypto news and for crypto ways of making crypto ways, that sounds redundant, of making crypto, right? That's why you're here, that's why you're subscribed. So I will make sure I will get this info out to you. And yeah, I hope that you at least take my bit of info and add it to your base of knowledge so that you and you alone can make your situation better. Because listen, ladies and gents, let's not wait for anybody else. Now is not the time to be looking for handouts or looking for, oh, what can I do? What is the government gonna do for me? You know what? The rich got richer last year and the poor just got poorer. So you have a choice. Pretty soon there won't be a poor or a rich. I'm sorry, there won't be a middle class. There's only going to be a rich or a poor. Now, which side of the spectrum do you want to be on? It's going to be like a quarter. It's going to only have a heads or a tails. You're not going to have anything in the middle. So you have to make the decision on where you want to be in the future. And crypto is one of the things that you need to be looking at. I'm telling you. And look at this, El Salvador, they got the ball rolling. And I'm sure other countries, I know other countries have been doing this as well. But I just seen this recently, El Salvador. So I'll talk about that. But anyways, ladies and gents, that's the video for today. That is why I think Bitcoin can hit 100K. Remember, keep your eye on the prize, ladies and gents. Now, if you like this kind of info, you know what to do. You know what to do with that thumb. And please don't tell me what you're going to do with that thumb. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. That's right, just in case. And in the meantime, please stay safe. Please stay healthy. That's really important, but please stay safe, most important of all. And I will see you at the next video. Adios.